on offense. I may have missed that, but I don't think he has been. All right, we did not have an interview with the coach at halftime. We'll go down to Dustin after this next play to see what the coach said in the locker room at halftime. Coming out to lead the Chapel Hill Bulldogs is going to be Kincaid again. Their starting quarterback, Avery Sines, knocked out in the first half with an ankle injury. Here's a handoff. It goes to Reagan. Reagan trying the left side. Breaks it to 30, 35. He may go 40, 45 midfield, and he's tripped up the last tackler that we had a chance to get in. That was Tasker Shannon. Tripped him up, and he's at the Chapel Hill 39-yard line.
Yeah, we had him almost in the backfield. We had a guy that had a hand on him, but he got free and earned that yardage going down the sidelines.
Pardon me, not at the Chapel Hill 39-yard line, at the Carthage 39-yard line. So that is a gain of 22 and 11, 33 yards that time for Reagan. He almost went the distance. 1st and 10, Chapel Hill at the Dog 39. And here is a handoff. It goes to the running back coming to the right this time. We bottled that up real well. Had a chance to drop him for a loss, but he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. And that is not going to be Reagan. That's another ball carry. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10.
That was number 9 for Chapel Hill, Avery Henderson. But that's good defensive stop. We need to stop on 1st down, make it have 2nd long every time.
Again, Avery Sines, their starting quarterback, knocked out in the first half, and he is not back in here starting the second half with an ankle injury. But Kincaid, who came in to replace him and went 34 yards on the first play, is in the quarterback. He gets the snap in the gun, throws it deep over the middle. This is incomplete, almost picked off by Ed Pope at the 19-yard line. No one around but Ed. He went up in the air, got both hands on it, couldn't come down with it.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Ed would have caught all the balls thrown to him tonight, the score would be different. I mean, he had interceptions right there. He's had 2 passes over the middle that hit him right in the hands. And one of them was knocked away by a defender, so I'll give him credit for that.
3rd down and 10 for Chapel Hill. So we've got them 3rd and long now. They've got 2 downs to pick up a 1st down. Snap back to the quarterback, Kincaid. He's being pressured. Now he gets loose. He's rolling to his left. He throws, and it is incomplete. Heavy pressure. The last pressure put on him by Justin Williams, who did not quite get there in time for the sack, but he forces an errant pass. It is 4th down. Looks like they may kick it away.
And I'm telling you, they're going to work on that quarterback because he's not the regular starter, and they're going after him. And right then, of course, he really got away from a sack right then. He's got great feet. It looks like he can move around that pocket very well.
All right, I'd watch for the fake right here. It is 4th and 10 for Chapel Hill at the Dog 39. 4th and 10 at the 39. A kick into the end zone only nets them 19 yards. A little bit surprised they're kicking it right here. They may not. They do snap it back, and he does kick it. It's going to hit inside the 10 at the 7. Oh, my. They may down it, and they do. They down it. As it turns out, a great play for Chapel Hill. That is a punt down to the 5-yard line.
That's okay. Our defense did the job they needed to do. They gave up one big run in that series, and then they stopped them. And I just soon go 95 rather than go 65. That's fine with me. We need to get our offense rolling.
All right, so Carthage will have it 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. And the Bulldogs again trail by 7 points. It's 14-7 Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill ranked number 1 in the state. Carthage trying to defend an 18-game winning streak here. They are undefeated at Bulldog Stadium in 3+ years, and a 22-game streak, home winning streak going back to the days of Martin Stadium. Here's a handoff to Pipkin. Pipkin trying the right side. He's to the 10. Outside the 10 to about the 13. Gets into the secondary and picks up 8.
Hey, Larry, how many times this year have we seen him almost break it? I mean, he's at the verge of one of these times he's going to get on his horse. And they shoestring tackled him last week at Lindale a couple of times. And then the first week he had a lot of times where he got wide open, but somebody would just, at the last second, like the young man we played defense against a while ago, just grab him by the foot.
All right, it is 2nd and 2 now for Carthage at their 13. Handoff goes to Pipkin. Pipkin up the middle again across the 15 out to the 18. It'll be a gain of 5 and a 1st down.
And, we may sit here right here and run the ball all the way down. I mean, we look like we can move it. And so that may be what's happening now. 9:49 left in the quarter. 14-7 we trail.
Okay, Dustin, I want to get your comments on something. Earlier, before the season started, we thought it'd be sort of running back by committee with Pipkin and Justin Williams, and then the junior, but it's mostly been Pipkin so far this year. All right, 1st and 10 Dogs at our own 18-yard line. And here's Bogey, 3-step drop, throws to the left side, incomplete over the head of Rutherford, 2nd and 10. Okay, Dustin, down to you.
Running back by committee, but with Justin Williams being such a great linebacker, we really need him on that side of the ball until we get our offense lined out with all these young guys and our inconsistency we've had here the past 2 games, even though we face some real good teams with Lindale and Chapel Hill. But I think Tevin's such a great back. He runs hard and he's fast. I think they're going to go with him. He's just got that speed and that durability, even with he's only weighed 170 pounds.
2nd down and 10 for Carthage at their own 18-yard line. This drive started at the 5. We picked up a 1st down, started at the 5 after the 34-yard punt by Chapel Hill. Down to our 5, and here's the handoff. Pipkin. Oh, the ball is on the ground, and let's see. I must admit, I didn't see what happened.
Bad exchange between he and Pipkin, and so Bogus shoots falls on the ball after a 5-yard loss, looks like. So it'll be 3rd and long. But we've been 3rd and long and have done very well tonight. We just dropped the pass.
Well, I guess what surprises me about Pipkin's heavy use is that Scott mentioned on his coaches show that they'd rather limit him to around 15 carries a ball game, with a long season coming up and district still to come. But he had 15 in the first half tonight. Now he's at 17 for 79 yards. 3rd down, or make it 3rd and 15. Here comes a screen to the left side, caught by Pope at the 10. He's to the 15, out to the 16-yard line, and that is only a gain of 3 on 3rd and 15.
So we'll have to punt the ball. With 8:33 left, 3rd quarter, we're trailing 14-7. So far, both defenses have shown to adjust very well at halftime. So let's see what happens. We need a good punt here, though. The field position is still in their favor.
All right, Carthage will snap it here. Major Harris is a deep snapper from their 16. Gonzalez, the punter, stands back at his 3. Snap back to him. Waist-high kick, and that was almost blocked, and it is high up in the air. A poor punt, bounces across the 30, across the 35, and it is down at the 39-yard line. Gonzalez with 3 quick steps to the right, and he ran right toward the only rusher coming in for Chapel Hill, who almost got his hand on it. Maybe he did. Did he get a hand on that, Dustin?
I don't think so. I think it was just a not very good punt.
Shanked it off his foot. He's had 2 bad punts like that tonight. They tried a little bit different punt formation with 2 receivers out to the right and 1 guard tackle, another guard to the left side, another receiver on this side. But he shanked. That's the 2nd bad punt he's had tonight.
All right, that was only a 23-yarder there. The other one that was not so good, we got a pretty decent roll out of it. It went for 32. 1st and 10, Chapel Hill at our 39. Snap back to Kincaid. He hands off to Reagan, going to his right, and he's hit pretty hard. He does manage to pick up about 4 or 5 yards on the play inside our 35 to the 34.
That was Jalen Williams that was running that ball. He's a wideout. That time wearing number 7. He had a different look. You could tell he's a little bit different style of runner, but again, we can look at our mistakes so far and see why we're trailing in this ball game. Drop passes and a muff punt, fumble.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Snap back to, here comes an early flag. And when it's early like that, 95% of the time it goes against the offense, maybe 100% of the time, and this will be 5 against Chapel Hill.
Especially when they stop the play. If it's on the offsides on defense, a lot of times they'll let the play run. You really got a free play there in case you don't do very well, but that's a good break right there. We needed that. Now 2nd long.
So now it's 2nd and 11 for Chapel Hill at the Carthage 40. 2nd and 11. 2nd half so far has been played in Carthage into the field. 2nd and 11 for Chapel Hill at our 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to 7 going to his left. He breaks loose from a tackle in the backfield. We had him for a 4-yard loss, 3-yard loss, and he gets a 3-yard gain out of it.
Yeah, but still it's 3rd and long, and our defense is playing pretty well tonight.
And let's see. I need to tell you that his name is, I think you called it a second ago, that's Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams has carried it the last 2 times, and he is with Kincaid once again in the backfield. Chapel Hill with two receivers to each side. Kincaid is in the gun. Snap back to him. He wants to throw it. Pretty good protection. Now he throws it to the right, and it's caught out there, and he is downed, but it's inside the 30 to the 26-yard line. That's going to be a first down after a gain of 12.
Yeah, that was good play on the offense that time. He had enough time, for one thing, to get the pass off. They're back to the line of scrimmage, Larry.
All right, they're going with no huddle. Ball is on the right hash. Chapel Hill at the Carthage 26. Snap back to Kincaid. He rolls to his left. He throws, and this one is caught down at the 15-yard line for another first down. A gain of 11 again.
Yeah, and we're playing on our end of the field, and we've made a muff punt. We've just given them a lot of breaks that they hadn't given us.
Okay, gain of 12 down to the 14-yard line. Here's the handoff. It goes to Reagan. This time Reagan hit at the line of scrimmage. In fact, hit for a 1-yard loss, but he manages to pick up positive yards out of it. Even though he may have, I think it's only one, but he had a 1-yard loss. He picks up one.
And Jackson filled his linebacker position right there and did it very well. 5:48 left, third quarter, 14-7. We trail.
Boy, they are in a hurry-up offense now, going with no huddle and really rushing it, okay, at a fast pace. Here's a handoff to Reagan up the middle. Big hole, 10-5. He is into the end zone for a touchdown. 13-yard run for Reagan, and now Chapel Hill leads it by a score of 20-7.
Yeah, and if you make the mistakes we've done, like that right there, you can't play in your end of the field and win the ball games. We have a man down the field. I don't know who it is right here, but we have a timeout. So we'll be back right after this.
Monty Bacon and the staff at Carthage Furniture will keep you cool during the summer. Frigidaire 5,000 BTU 110 volts that will cool one room, only $145. 12,000 BTU Frederick air conditioner 110 volts and it cools two rooms, only $449. A 15,000 BTU Frigidaire air conditioner 110 volt cools three rooms, only $499. And an 18,000 Frederick air conditioner 220 volts cools four rooms, only $599. Behind the car wash on West Panola, Carthage Furniture.
Ken Turner Pharmacy on the Square in downtown Carthage has what you need to make you feel better. Not only will Ken Turner Pharmacy fill your prescription promptly, they'll also deliver it to your door. That way you can stay in bed and get better. Whether it's medication you need or a special gift from our gift shop that no one else will have, stop by Ken Turner Pharmacy. Ken Turner Pharmacy on the Square in Carthage, where Carthage's finest tradition.
All right, well, the injured player is Michi Bowman, and he is walking off the field
like with
a little bit of assistance.
Looks like he's favoring a shoulder. May have a stinger. You get your stingers in there.
All right, Kincaid into hole now. Chapel Hill up 20-7. And here we're going to have the extra point attempt coming up. Brown is the kicker, Tyler Brown. Kincaid the holder. There's a snapback. It's on the tee. Kick is away. It's good. 21-7 Chapel Hill. 5:29 to go in the third quarter. Back with a kickoff right after this.
When you're looking for high-quality personal care from people on whom you can depend, choose East Texas Medical Center in Carthage. The employees are people you know and trust. ETMC Carthage, an East Texas medical tradition. Here when you need them, yet able to refer you when circumstances arise. ETMC Carthage, a tradition of excellence, enhanced by becoming part of a system. ETMC Carthage, proud sponsors of the Carthage High School Battling Bulldogs.
Your back-to-school headquarters is the Popcorn Place in Carthage. Beautiful backpacks, book bags, and all kinds of Bulldog gear for the teacher or for the fan. The Popcorn Place, they're located in the Carthage Twin Cinema Plaza. The Popcorn Place, where you find back-to-school needs and find gifts for the teacher or the football fan. The Popcorn Place in Carthage.
5:29 to go in the third quarter. Chapel Hill now up 21-7. Remember, they took the second half kickoff. They did not score on that possession, but they score here with 5:29 left to go. Here's the kick by Brown, and we're going to have a chance to return this. And we fumbled it at our 12, pick it up to the 15, going to the left, and snowed under now at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that's another unfortunate thing. We're showing to be sophomores right now and juniors on the mistakes that we're making. But still, when